Hello and welcome to AntipoDnD, a show in which a bunch of Australians play Dungeons and Dragons in a setting partly inspired by prehistoric Australia and New Zealand. I'm David, I'm the Dungeon Master. My players as ever are Kynwyn, April, Doug and Zindy. On our show tonight, in our game tonight, our players, in the last session, they met a mushroom. Who turned out to be a myconid sprout named Hoblol, who had wandered away from their circle. The players escorted Hoblol back home, essentially, and they were greeted by other myconids who were very happy, very grateful, and so we essentially finished with a I can't remember the word.
Thick mushroom wave.
Montage.
We went we went hard on the shrooms.
A montage of our players celebrating with the myconids in their hallucinogenic spore circle, which is essentially a shared dream, a shared lucid dream. So you're all dreaming together, and you can all affect how it plays out. But as part of that, I'm giving you all a long rest, and you've all gained a level. So our players are now level 7.
That was a good trip.
That's very exciting.
A real good trip.
Now,
Trip's so good, you just ascend.
Don't you be a great trip supervisor? Anyway, continue.
Before you
like
complete the long rest, I'd actually like to give your characters an opportunity to. You're all in a shared lucid dream.
Cool.
You can just sit back and enjoy it, or is your character going to try to play out any scenarios?
Nope.
Nah, I think Gwenny's just enjoying.
There's some horseshoe crabs.
We'd all be, kicking back watching Yellow Submarine at this point. Like,
Oh yes.
Gwen has probably
indeed.
imagined wearing something absolutely fabulous, but other than that, put her in her amazing gown with an absurd headpiece.
Gwendolyn, to the rest of you, so whatever Gwendolyn imagines is accentuated by the power of the dream to the point that she is basically a goddess.
Yeah.
Wow.
And those are the vibes. It's very drapey, white,
Fancy and
Greek,
green
but
and-
with the most ridiculous, Met Gala gold
Gorgeous.
headpiece.
Yeah.
And all around her, these horseshoe crabs come up
Yeah.
and actually bow
Angelic-
down,
Angelic
the
horseshoe
queen.
crabs.
forward and raise up their tails.
Maybe they're
Queen
jeweled.
of the horseshoe crab.
Then
this.
they're jeweled crabs, right?
Yes.
And they dance.
She's going to be embellishing them, yes.
Yep. And then the
Yep.
camera goes overhead and you see them dancing and circling around. It's becoming an MGM musical now.
I was going to say, is that a scene
Gwen's
from The Lion
rising out
King
of a
or
pool.
something, where they're all just...
It's like
Yes.
Muppets Take Manhattan, Miss Piggy,
Yes, it's Piggy.
Miss Piggy and Gwendolyn have a lot in
Nina
common.
Von Teeser's there. She's in a martini glass. Incredible.
Yup.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And then the rest of us
in a
look like
corner.
beach bums.
And Duncan's
but,
just
like,
sitting
there's-
there with the hammer.
Basically,
There's
Duncan
tie-dye.
is just holding his hammer tight.
Even
we're
in
making
his
tie-dye.
dream, the hammer is there.
Although I suspect that Astral Duncan is projecting and sort of enjoying the whole thing, while Body Dunkle is just sitting there rocking back and forth with that hammer.
Astral Duncan can dance. He can join the big
Frolic.
musical number that now involves synchronized swimming.
Astral Duncan has an astral hammer.
I cannot get the Snugglepot and Cuddle Pie, the grand fish ball, out of my head. I played a
see, you
fish
said-
in the play.
You said there was a swimming bit, and I'm actually imagining the musical number in Tank Girl.
We've all got such specific references.
Really specific points of reference for all of us.
Yup.
All very Australian of us too. Thank girl,
Yeah.
Snugglepot and Cuddle Pie.
The
Yup.
Muppets.
Right, so excellent trip. We all ascended. It was great.
We've got tie-dye. It's beautiful.
Nice here.
And so you all have a long rest. And for that, that means that Duncan, You can make a wisdom saving throw, but with advantage.
Oh boy.
Because you've been mushroomed.
He's been
Oh, and don't forget, everyone, we have inspiration too, because Dungeon Master was very sweet to us.
Yes.
19 is the highest on that die.
19
Is he free?
is enough.
Yay! He's free
So,
from the hammer.
Duncan, you wake or sort of come to your senses after the mushroom party, and with that, there's a realization, a double realization. First of all, the hammer's good, but it's not that good. It's not more important than your life. You're not even sure it's more important than your friends.
Definitely not more important than my friends now that I'm free of it.
He likes us.
And it also comes with a realization that your infatuation with the hammer probably came from the hammer itself. And you are now immune to its effects for 1 week.
I would imagine, given that I sleep for less, although I guess we're all just coming out of the hallucinogen thing, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're not actually sleeping for this one.
I'm giving you the effects of a
Yeah. But we're not actually sleeping, so it's not like I wake up 4 hours before everybody else and sort of drop out of the trip early and that sort of stuff.
No,
but I would imagine I shake everybody out of the trip by dropping the hammer with an audible, like, ringing clang as though I'd hit something with it.
Yeah, except it's all sort of vegetation and mushrooms here, so because
it's a big wump.
Oh, don't drop it on a spore, baby.
Yeah, do not snap.
Whoa, man! Hey, Duncan dropped that. Duncan dropped the hammer, man.
Oh,
Sorry.
where'd my dress go?
Oh, hey, you feeling better? Are you with us?
I would like to imagine that Todd has ended up somewhere hilarious and unlikely, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head to say what it was.
No, he's on top of the fridge.
hanging from a
something
stalactite.
like that. Yeah. It's just something.
He wants
something
to
like,
swing from the chandelier.
How did you even? Yeah, he probably was dreaming that he was.
Actually, clinging onto a stalactite, and nobody actually knows how it got up there, and no one's and he's not in. It's 20 feet above ground level, so you can probably get down safely.
I'll get you.
But for laughs, there will be a roll involved.
Yeah, all right. What am I rolling?
Athletics or acrobatics to stick the landing.
Oh my stars. My athletics is better. Let's go with that. If I don't stick the landing, I'm going to land on someone righteously. Oh, it's a 17. Okay.
Okay.
That's good. It's only 20 feet.
Yeah.
17 is fine.
Still probably a significant wump.
Wow, low things.
It's raining everything.
It's raining everything. Yeah. You feeling okay, Duncan? Can I touch the hammer?
So I guess
You put the hammer down.
fish faces being hard to read and all that, I would imagine it's relatively difficult to get a read on emotion for Duncan at this point. But there is a notable shift in kind of general musculature of the face.
What's your tail doing?
Yeah, I was going to say,
Insight check,
probably his
I guess.
tail and his fins.
Yeah, can I insight check the fish?
Yeah, with disadvantage for the reasons that Doug has given.
Okay.
Anyone who wants to know what the fish is thinking at the the moment?
I will also insight.
I will
On
insight.
the fish. 9.
I sniff the fish.
Plus.
Although, thinking about it, I probably should
13,
cancel out
14,
the
15.
disadvantage because it is
16.
Duncan and you've been hanging around with him for a while. But, a 16 is actually, I'm going to say 16 from Drench and Todd is good enough.
Yes, so I would imagine that Drench and Todd, you are both reading a significant amount of guilt and shame in Duncan's general body language at this point.
Probably his tail. I reckon that would be the
Hey, man, it's okay.
big tail.
I apologize. You're going to have to take that from me.
Hey, it's all right. We all kind of went through it.
And you feel okay about that?
You're definitely okay.
I cannot look at this thing any longer. Just take it, put it somewhere.
Okay.
Gwen's gonna put it
Bag
in
of
the
holding?
back, bag of holding.
Yeah.
Good call.
Todd sticks his
You've
nose
Got the
in
bag
there.
of holding? You've got the bag of holding now, don't you?
Delete hammer from inventory?
I did have the bag of holding. I don't think I gave it back.
No, I don't think you did either.
You can hang on
So,
to it if you
yeah.
want.
You've still got it.
No,
That's
you
fine.
pulled the hammer out and gave it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Todd sticks his nose
Twink
under
and
that.
You can
Sling
put it
a-
in your inventory if
Sling a
that,
little
that's what I was.
nice
Yeah,
jack.
yeah. You can put it in your inventory if I want. That's what you want. That's what I was trying to say. Yes.
Ah, thank you.
Yes. Just as long as someone knows where the bag of holding is, that's all we need.
Yes.
Let me put it in my bag.
not
of-
lose.
Because the only thing. Oh, by the way, in the bag of holding, there's 12 shells, a handful of sand, and a ring of keys, and I don't know what they are.
That sounds
We
about
gave
right.
the keys to Hoblol, didn't we?
We gave the keys
No,
to
no,
Hoblo.
that was the other set of keys.
Oh, that was the
This
other
is a
ring.
different set
Oh.
of keys that I took.
Perfect.
Yeah,
To something.
Something.
yeah. Don't ask me what, because I don't know.
It's like the keys from your old houses, right? After you've moved a couple of times, you've just got
Yeah,
3 or
it's
4
just
keys
like-
on the key ring. Like, what does this
It's
do?
like a one of the teachers at school, and they just have like the lanyard with like a ball of keys. I don't know what they do.
Like my mum had.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, ball of
unfortunately,
keys.
having been a teacher, the ball of keys, they do all actually do something.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be in a situation where you got to find out what.
DM, are we hanging out? Like, are we coming down amongst the mushrooms, or are we setting off straight away?
Well, that is up to you, actually.
Yeah, okay.
So you've come to your senses, so to speak.
Yeah.
And the Myconids are... It's not that they're ignoring you, but it's almost like they've forgotten that you're there.
They've got shroomy things to do.
Yeah, they're getting on with their mushroomy lives.
That
I have
seems
put a
fair.
little bag of sand into the bag of holding, just so I remember that everything that comes out of it now has a faint
There's just a
flinging
little
of
bit,
sand to
yeah,
it.
a little bit grainy.
Like, yeah, any bag that you've ever taken to the beach will
Yes.
never be free of sand.
Forever. Mm.
So as you're
Yes.
coming to, do you want
Sand.
to re-engage with the Myconids, or do you want to just leave?
Look, they said
I think it's fine. I think
Should we ask him?
I think we're going to retreat gracefully.
we already
Did we
got
ask-
directions to the Stonehold.
We did, didn't we? We got directions from the flumps.
Yeah, we got it from the flumps.
Directions-
I hope the flumps
I
are
think-
okay.
They'll be all right, but
Yeah.
Will they? Zindi?
their adventure to the surface might be a fun side episode.
I hope nothing. If nothing better happened to them, I'm gonna freak out.
They need to be reoccurring like Captain Toad. Like every now and
But
then.
like an unkillable set of side characters, please.
Yeah. Just every now and then they show up somewhere. It's like, oh,
comedy.
you guys again. And they're
How
like,
did you
"Jolly
guys
good.
get to the crater of Pyra's heart?
Yeah.
What?
We're on the moon. How did you get here? Well, funny you should ask.
I will.
We have possibly opened the door to a weird colonization.
I will.
Flumps on the
To
moon.
clarify, the Flumps told you where they'd found some dwarven ruins. That
Yes.
not necessarily the access to the Stonehold. You've actually already
Yes.
found some
All right, yeah.
dwarven ruins, part of the Deep Road.
The deep roads, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's the best way we've got.
I could use a moment if we're not in a hurry to go anywhere.
We can chill out
Sure.
for a bit if you want. Yeah.
Much
How
obliged.
long? How many
Enjoy the
days has it
present.
been since we saved from the hammer? Between then and now.
I'm going to be
We've had
generous
like
and
2 or
just
3 long
say
rests.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say it's not something you're going to have to worry about.
Okay.
As long as you don't spend a ridiculous amount of time.
Really? Okay.
down
If we
here.
spend like 10 sessions down here or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't want to burn
But
another long
already
rest
like
just a
session
short.
4.
So basically,
hours.
I'm not going to penalize you for exploring this area. But if you do something like ridiculous, like say, oh, so and so takes a week to recharge, I guess we'll just kill a week down here. Then I might say, okay, it's time
We
for you to
decide to
start
live down
rolling
here.
again.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, cool. Duncan's going to find a nice quiet corner, something reasonably stable to put on his knees, break out some paper and a quill, and start writing.
Okay.
No, you
Are any of
Right.
you going to try and sneak a peek at what he's writing?
No, Drench is just gonna ask, "Where you writing, man? How'd you get paper?"
I will give it to you when it's done.
Oh, okay.
It's for us.
Yes. Give me a moment, and then we can be on our way.
Okay.
Todd's just gonna wander around and sniff things.
So when that's done, Duncan will then hand everybody effectively a sealed letter, which you've all now been sent via Teams.
Look at
not
this.
Teams via Discord.
Don't ever
I'll
say that to me again.
He works in an office.
I do work in an office. Look at that.
I've
I'll
got that
chuck
in my soul. Where's the
Gwen's
co-pilot
one.
recommendation for what to say?
Oops, come on.
Did he
I'll
use
chuck Gwen's one in
ChatGPT?
general chat.
Yeah, my players are DMing each other behind the dungeon master's back.
But basically, they're all letters of
them
apology.
apples?
Yes. And effectively, I owe you one or two.
They are, to clarify, well, the one I'm looking at is actually quite a lengthy and somewhat comprehensive apology. This is no half-hearted, oops, I'm sorry thing.
No, I have had to take screenshots of my
two
notes
things.
app to post it on Twitter. It's not just a quick, 250 character or whatever. But yes, so basically I owe Todd one, I owe Drench one, and I owe Gwen two because I tried to kill her and got pretty close on that.
You did actually.
Aww. I love the tokens.
Yes, and then little carved driftwood tokens, effectively sort of sealing all of them. One of Duncan's sort of simple billhook symbol, and then one for everyone else. So Drench gets a simple horseshoe crab kind of symbol sitting on his little driftwood token. Todd gets a cassowary feather over a round pair of glasses. And Gwen gets a trident wreathed in flame, which when you turn it upside down makes the Metallica M.
So cool.
That's so metal. Oh,
Yeah.
such a good idea for Mother's Mercy.
I mean, we
So,
already
yes.
had the cool S on there as well, so
We did. Oh, you're right. Shit, wow, our boat's sick.
With an F.
our boat is sick as hell.
Fucking rock, man. Cool.
Yo. I mean, I'm sure that we
Yes.
could arrange like lightning happening when we arrive places.
We need to find the Doof Warrior to just hang off the front and play.
Yes. Well, we tried to do that last campaign, and look how well that turned out for us.
Yeah, that went.
Well, that was what was that, a
Apparently,
cow
we
or
were
was that
one step away from being evil. So whatever.
Yeah.
Well, next time we just won't use an ancient severed cursed head.
We use a different seven cursed head,
We'll just
If we
employ
could-
someone.
a willing one.
So, question is,
Gwen will give Duncan as much of a hug as you can give to an enormous fish.
Yep. Group hug. Lynch that fish.
Drench, come around and grab everyone at once.
Yep. Just big squeaky group hug.
Duncan will feel better, but will be quite quiet and internal, like in his own head for a while now.
Mine is also
okay,
'cause
man.
I'm guessing we've shared a little bit. Gwen is secretly just a little bit. I get 2 favors, even though emotionally she thinks that frankly she only really is owed 1 because she did sort of shackle him to a questionable deity.
You know those little pin feather like things that Todd has in his main. The tokens are immediately attached to some of those.
No.
Drench is gonna have a new earring at this rate.
Yeah, I think Gwen will incorporate it into some funky horn jewelry.
Hey man, that hammer, that thing's cursed. I don't know what kind of curse it is, but it's definitely
It is
cursed.
absolutely dripping in God.
And you know what? It's a curse to mortals, man. So
Frankly, you were
Yes.
all acting like twats over it.
It's no good. I will say, though, it
I'm
can
a
be
little bit
useful if
embarrassed.
someone, not me, stress, not me, but if someone else wants to use it, does have advantages.
I mean, your armor is very
Yeah,
pretty now.
very shiny. Does that stay? Is it just like that now?
Yes, and
in the background,
I
huh?
had plans, but
Oh.
I'm not touching that thing again. So
Yeah, well, now it's in the
Probably leave it in the bag.
it's in the you know what and you know where.
Well, it is wildly valuable, depending on whether we want to sell it to the little dwarf or if we perhaps want to.
Just like
bargain with it
morally,
with the
morally, I don't feel okay doing that. Just
No,
like
I think-
morally,
I think, considering, from what we know, this definitely belongs to a god. The god is
Yeah.
definitely very angry that he's lost it, and that's probably how we're going to get out of this stonehold.
Yeah, and I
Once we
definitely
find the
do.
fucking thing.
You don't think that Titan can smell it, right? Like it can smell
I-
itself on it or
I
something.
hope the fuck not.
I don't know how good.
Because if it's coming, I'm flinging it at it. I'm putting the hammer down and I'm running.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, not our problem anymore, man. I totally agree with you.
I mean,
At
we can
this
tell the
thought,
god where
Toad's
it
ears
is.
flatten.
That
If
was
we
a
have
bit-
to talk to the god at all.
That was a bit
I'm not
rude.
really interested in meeting more of them. I mean, we've already met one. That's a lot, really.
It's a lot more than I've ever met.
I just sold cosmetics, for God's sake.
I mean, our god count is what? 1, 2, 3, 4 at this point?
Who were the
Wait.
other? Who else have we
Where are
met?
the other ones?
We met the dead one. We met the very scary dead one.
And there was.
Yes, we met the quiet one.
Oh, I forgot about her.
I guess we haven't
Right,
met
right.
the one who owns the hammer yet, but I feel intimately connected to them.
I mean, Connie is
right, that
just
is
a
right.
representative, right?
Yeah.
She's an
Yes, okay.
avatar,
She's-
not a god.
She's just a nice little thing carrying an odd sort of burden.
Either way, more than I was really
We also
planning to
made-
meet in my lifetime.
Did would Drench ever have seen the Titan of Gempton before?
Certainly have heard of it. Give me a d20 just as a 10. If you roll 10 and above, then Drench has seen it. Below 10, then Drench has only heard of it.
11.
Hey.
I saw another Titan one time actually.
What was that one?
It's the Gimdanen one, the big kind of scary fish monster eel. The
Ugh.
shrimp. Really far away though, like nowhere near where I was, man. But just,
Duncan
like,
will have seen that one at some
Do you
point too,
have
right?
second thoughts about being ocean based?
Almost.
Give me
Certainly.
Another D20,
Duncan,
right?
same deal. Give me
I mean,
d20.
we have
Also an
been
11.
dealing with blood storms, so
To live in a nice flash.
Yes, there's
decent
a
town.
reason Locathar villagers don't get past a certain size. We try not to draw the big one.
oh, you've seen him too, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, you think scary? Yeah, it must be even scarier underwater.
It's impressive in its natural habitat, yes.
Oof. But you never
I say
use
that.
more
that.
Is it
impressive
its
not in
natural
its
habitat?
natural-
I feel like it's a
Where
bit of
it's-
an
I guess-
insertion to the
where is it?
It's
problem.
more of a it's mostly active at the surface of the ocean, in fact, because it's as much about storms as it is about water.
And it really likes eating ships, as we saw in another
Yeah,
lifetime.
Did it eat the ship or did it just kind of mash the ship up?
I mean, it was very
gummed it a bit.
invested in.
Yeah, I
fucking
gummed it a bit. Yeah. You know what? If I was a sea monster, I would.
It's like the horrible goose. It doesn't do it for any reason other than to cause.
No,
chaos.
it's just because it can.
Yeah.
Does the
it's a
tiger
stormy
eat the
evening
pumpkin
and
full of meat?
You are.
The pumpkin is just
Alright,
the
it-
enrichment sort of shell,
It
right?
bats it around and it's in
Yeah.
enclosure. Yeah. You
So-
put it. It's a rubber ducky on a boat. Yeah.
Where
Buff.
are you going? Are you heading towards the ruins that were pointed out to you, or are you going to continue
yes.
to just explore?
April wants to find the big red worm, but the Drench probably wants to go to the ruins. Should we go to the ruins?
I mean, that's where we've been pointed towards. We have no other leads.
So we're here? That's where the
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
on
mushroom
this-
sort of...
I mean, we
that.
can
On
just
this
go
plateau.
over here first. Like, we'll go back via
climbed
this
up-
way.
we
Yeah,
climbed
the
up to
ruins
here.
were
There.
around
Yeah.
here somewhere.
Oh, sure. Well, let's go
Yeah.
to there via these ones we haven't been to yet.
Yeah, let's
okay.
take the
If we
other
can.
route.
Okay.
Are we trying to be quiet? Or do we want to be quiet? I know you're always quiet, Todd, but
We're
the
in
rest
a
of us do kind of slap and
Fun
slap around
mushroom
behind you.
zone.
I feel like keeping an eye out for the nasty mushrooms will be the most that we need to do.
Oh yeah, they said there were some bad shrooms.
So, like, carefully paying attention, but maybe not necessarily sneaking.
Eyes open.
In that case,
we
then I
want-
will wear the adamantine chainmail, not the mithril one.
I
Okay.
love that you have options.
I am going
Action fish.
to. It takes an hour to explore a thing, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, never mind then. Should we pass? Do we don't want to pass that trace? We're sure.
I think we'll probably
we're
need
okay
it
now.
at some point, but not just yet.
Okay.
But it is not this day.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It could be.
it could be this day, but it's not
It's
right
not
now.
this hour.
All right. Let us press on
Yes.
onward.
Okay, are you heading due east?
I think so.
Was that the plan?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
the one we haven't explored yet.
So you come to, you find that you're coming to, again, the edge of this plateau. So you will need to climb down if you want to head on in that direction.
Sure.
I realised that I've got shit hot roguey stuff that means that I can basically climb whatever.
Yeah.
Do
You're
a flip.
basically Spider
Yeah.
Todd.
Yeah, I was looking in my things and like I've actually got a thing to say, yeah, you're really great at climbing now. So do you want me to roll something for this one, GM, or do you want me to just
No, I will say that
Do a flip.
you've got your rope
Yeah, do a
of
flip.
climbing once again.
yeah.
So Todd is
And
going
also on the
to
rope.
succeed automatically. The rest of you, if you use the rope of climbing, there is a roll involved, but it's not too hard.
Easy peasy one.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
So it'll be athletics for climbing.
Athletics.
And then
Um,
you
With
put
advantage
the rope.
with the rope, or
Yeah,
just on its own?
But Todd, if you want to roll, you can. If you're basically fishing for a nat 20 or a nat 1.
Yeah, let's see.
Rope of-
Roll for flip.
Does rope
he-
of climbing give us advantage?
Slips or not. Athletics, did you say?
No, it just changes the difficulty class.
Oh,
Did you say it was athletics?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can knot it for advantage if the drop is
Yeah.
short enough.
Yeah, which
I
is
was
I think is what
we discovered
sussed out.
last time
Okay.
that it was.
But anyway, 20.
Yo, my natty 20, he does a
No.
Hey,
the most
yeah, fucking
beautiful,
cool flip, man.
beautiful flip and like a wall
has, like,
run and
Olympics
stuff.
grade.
yeah, either that or he
There
does the full mountain goat. Like, you know, that's not even an incline, Todd. What are you doing?
I think Gwen fell off again.
Oh,
I got a 20, not that.
With a 7, Gwen does slip, but manages to
Oh.
catch herself.
can I Todd can catch her though with my 20.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's do that again. It's not the first time.
Because that's cute. this time he even has a little smile for her and is wagging.
Aw, she'll give
Like,
me a kiss.
I did again.
Thank you.
Okay, so you move into this lower area. There's still a fair bit of vegetation, but it's starting to transition again back to just rocky caverns and so forth. And you can see there's a chasm stretching out to the southwestish.
Can we see anything down there?
Give me a perception check.
Oh,
How big is
boy.
the cavern?
Roll for eyeballs.
Is it red worm shaped?
22.
4.
What are we doing? Perception?
Yes, please.
Yes.
These
Oh, I
rocks
should
are
really
rolling
turn into a
below.
bat.
Yeah.
Can't
What
see
a
in the
perfect
dark.
environment.
12. Oh, our guidance is still up there. 14. But I can't see in the dark.
Okay. So, Todd, you look out and you can see that it is more than just a chasm. It is. You think that if you were to jump down there,
You have a very long time to wave goodbye.
yeah, you would not survive the fall. If you did,
Fly, you fool.
you think you would. Is possibly
suck.
another biome down there, for all intents and purposes. Like that could
Yeah.
be the Underdark proper that you're looking at.
Sounds brainwormy.
A bit in
Brainworm?
Elden
Brain
Ring
rat.
where you go somewhere and there's like stars and shit. You're like, oh. Okay. Well, Todd's just going to say, that is a long way down.
Ooh, yeah. It's super long day down.
I don't.
Ow! Sorry, I hit my elbow.
You okay, James?
Yeah, I'm fine. Ouch.
Like, did David just send you a secret message about something horrible?
no, I really did
one
hit
of
my
the
elbow on my
mushrooms
desk.
One
Oh
of
my
the
god, this is
mushrooms
so immersive.
just bit your
Wow.
foot.
David personally came to my house and hit me in the elbow. Ow, it's on my funny bone.
I've just imagined him rising up behind your chair.
Also, by the way,
Yeah.
we do have hither stuff, so I ever did want to go down places where we can almost see the bottom. We always can.
It does have a limited range, but
Yeah, not this one.
yeah.
Not this one.
Nope. I think nope.
Not this one.
David quietly, I haven't made the map.
We jump down. No.
And then the kid falls to his death.
Therein ends
it's
the
like-
campaign.
You know, Baldur's Gate 3, you can quite literally jump into the
Yeah, you jump
Underdark at
down.
one point.
Down the spider hole.
Feather
It's to
fall,
the Underdark.
please.
Okay, shall we press on? That doesn't seem like a good place to go.
Yeah,
Do we hear anything?
I mean, that was part of the perception, I think.
Do we hear any wumbles?
No, you do not.
No wumbles. I would like to keep an ear out for wumbles, please.
Okay.
Southeast
Southeast or directly
Down here
east?
or
or directly east?
this way?
Look, we're doing the clear the fog of war, aren't we? Southeast. You
Yeah.
know how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're doing the outlines.
Somewhere in the transition from like thick mushroomy vegetation to back to bare rock, Body Dunkel gets stuck on a particularly thick piece of mushroom. Dunkel Ghostius just continues.
Does he do the Gmod kind
Oh,
of?
hang on. Hey, why is body stuck and then ghost is okay?
What? Duncan hasn't
Usually-
noticed. He's
Hey, Duncan,
what?
your body, man.
You are stuck.
Huh?
Aren't you usually in that one?
Yes. What? Hang on. Duncan closes his eyes, concentrates for a second, and then Ghost and Body Dunkel swap, and Dunkel Ghostius disappears.
Oh, that's new.
Huh. Hang on. Dunkel Ghostius pops out again, starts inspecting Body Dunkel, checks the gills, and goes, huh, there are, Drench, come here, have a look at this.
Yeah, man, what's up?
Mushrooms in the gills?
Oh, that's not normal.
Nasty.
These look like the ones from last night, right?
They do kind of a little bit, man. Did they get
Okay,
stuck in there, or are they
If you-
growing?
I think
if you
I
lick
can
them, do they tingle?
I think I can project myself now.
I would like to go on the record as saying that mushroom in the gills is 100% Doug. I had nothing to do with this.
He's just like, not me.
I think I can push myself into here now because of that.
Oh, you think there's like the spores or something, or like amplifying your like telekinetic
boost.
or like psychic abilities, man?
Signal boost.
I have no idea what most of those words mean, let alone if that's true. But yes, let's say yes.
Wow, it's like a symbiotic relationship, man. Mushrooms get sustenance from whatever passes over your gills, and you get to do that. Pretty rad.
Dunkel Ghost closes his eyes, Body Dunkel's eyes open again, and he's back over home.
That's gonna be handy, isn't it?
Yes. Also a little difficult to get used to, but that's fine. We'll get there.
This is a level 7 feature of its class.
No, it's the mushrooms.
Okay, so let's get some perception checks, please.
Alrighty, let's perceive. Todd is really distracted by this Dunkel Ghost thing. That's an 11.
Yeah, Strange ain't doing well. 10 plus 1, 11.
Sorry, my mouse is being laggy.
Duncan has flipped consciousness into Dunkel Ghostius and is like
11.
hovering just above everyone else with a flaccid 20 on the
Okay.
perception check.
Oh, here it is.
Everyone else is
Ooh,
staring, and he's
okay.
looking around the place while everyone else is staring.
Yeah, I was just watching him like we're at the aquarium.
Yeah.
So,
I think Gwen is checking herself for spores.
Blow your nose, just to be sure.
yeah, Duncan, within this area, you don't spy any threats or hidden dangers, and you continue to see the chasm stretching out to your right as you proceed. You also find a rock wall to the east, possibly something you might need to go around at some point. So your options now are basically either up or down.
South? You
Up,
like south?
clear the map.
Yeah, should we work up to this one? Like go here and then here?
I mean, I know our characters are probably actually keen to get out of down here at some point.
Right.
That's fair, actually. Yeah, north. We'll go north.
Okay.
While we've got a giant chasm over here, Dunkel Ghostis is just going to swim out as far as he can before he dissipates to see how far he can push it. I'm just testing something. It's fun.
Okay.
Dunkel Ghostis goes 1,000 feet out and then sort of yo-yos back into the body.
Todd kind of puts a hand on body dunk.
Yeah.
So that he doesn't
Put a
fall
hand
over.
out.
Yeah.
But yes, 1,000 feet out and then bloop.
Don't switch the wrong way.
Yes, no,
Yeah,
not
seriously.
switching while we're out there. Thank you. So that's how far that goes.
Can you see in the dark as a ghost fish, man?
I cannot.
Oh, okay.
You saw
Oh.
nothing out there.
How about
It's a
Drench
bit like
is
being
going
back
to
home, though.
Drench is going to take some carrots from his pocket and smoosh them a little bit and like do the Lion King across his forehead and cast dark vision on the fish to see if that helps.
I'm just
Like
imagining
cracks the nut.
how angry David is right now.
This is far from the worst thing you've done.
It's true.
All right, well, we'll try it again then. And yes, it works. I now have dark vision out to 60 feet.
Ah, perfect. That'll help. It'd be a good little scat.
So I'm going to go ahead and Subnautica a little bit and just follow that big vertical drop down as far as I can, about 1,000 feet.
That's scary.
No, I'm not okay with that.
Okay.
Ooh,
Give
depth is the worst.
me another perception check, please.
And also possibly a sand check.
That is a natural one.
Hey!
Hey, remember when Duncan rolled a natural one that one time on a perception check?
Yeah.
Oh no, there's gonna be a fucking cavern hydra.
So this is
The milk hydra and his union.
No, it's not
Every
the
time
union,
Doug
please.
you
Rolls
get
a
a
natural one, he gets eaten.
you get a fair distance. I mean, this takes you minutes to move, and after a few minutes,
Like that scene in The Abyss.
something strikes at you. What happens when this form of Duncan takes damage?
I just disappeared.
It has AC 17 and exactly 1 hit point, and then it just disappears.
All right, I will.
What's down there? Ropers or something? What's in there?
I don't know, I rolled a 1.
What would they catch down there though? What's that scary?
Think we want to know.
Rememorize
Slammed by a red worm.
Oh yeah, you. All you know is that you are suddenly hit by something, and you lose at least 1 hit point.
At least one.
Okay, so depth, rolling in that one, getting attacked by something. That's the order that we're going in.
Classic Duncan approach to life. So yes, eyes roll from white back over to black in Body Dunkel's head, and he's like, well, there's something down there.
Oh my god, where was it?
I do not know. It hardered me.
Oh, let's
Okay,
not
we
make
shouldn't use that
okay.
as a verb, man. That's bad luck.
It does explain what happened.
It's accurate.
Yes.
We should maybe move north, away from this precipitous drop with carnivorous creatures somewhere down there.
Okay.
You don't
that
know if
sounds
they
good to
ate
me.
you.
It's probably scared it.
Either way, I'd like to not encounter that again.
Okay.
So
Do you think there's cave crabs like in the Underdark?
Oh, maybe.
I was just wondering out loud.
northish,
They're
northeast.
probably scary.
Northish.
Okay.
Clear the map.
And then here?
So I'll now get 2 of you to take the lead. Rather than having everybody roll perception, I'll get 2 of you to take the lead and do the rolling, please.
Who's got the
Well,
best
that's-
eyeballs?
That continues to be Todd. He is Perceptive
Todd.
Boy.
How does Perceptive Boy? And then
And then-
Outfish now has dark vision if needed.
Duncan for body blocking. 10.
26.
Okay. it becomes clear to Todd that you are heading back to the plateau that you were on earlier, which intersects with the wall to your side. So if you keep going this
so we're
way,
down
you'll
in a
have
little
to.
sunken bit. Yeah, to
you'll
climb
probably
up
have
again.
to climb back up and maybe climb back down again later.
Oh, the hill goes up that way.
But other than that, it all seems fairly unthreatening in this zone.
No nasty shrooms. So we could climb up again, or we could go back south.
South.
South it is.
Yeah, south, man. I don't want to get back up here again.
Okay. You're doing a really good job so far of stopping just short of things. So,
Good
so
to know.
Interesting.
Good to know.
from here, I will get so that another hour, or half an hour, because you're not
Because we're traversing it again.
exploring anymore. You're just traversing. And yes, I will get perception checks as you move into the next unexplored space.
Alrighty, continuing.
13 from Dunk.
Perceive
He's still
boy.
flipping between body and ghost and sort of
25.
worked well the first time, but now he's having a bit of trouble adjusting.
25. Todd, you see this well in advance. Sort of among some stalagmites on the ground, you see something a bit whiter than the natural rock around you. And you quickly identify it as bones. Large bones.
And do they look arranged?
With a 25 perception, no, it looked like something died here.
Just a pile. Okay. Oh, that is bones.
Oh, wow. These big bones.
That's lots of bones.
How big is the bones?
Give me. Todd will point.
Is it like the bones themselves are large, or is it that there is a numerous amount of?
These bones are large.
These are
far away.
the bones of a large creature.
There's just lots of them.
Yeah, the bones of a large creature.
Okay.
I will get, let's say, nature checks from
Yes,
anybody
Todd-
trying to identify what this was.
Todd has indicated them, but he can bite bones. He's got
16 plus
fantastic bone
naturally,
crushing.
this is when Gwen rolls well. 23.
17. Wow, Gwen is all about those bones.
Well, you can powder them, and they're useful for an aphrodisiac.
It's
Gwen
true, and you can use whale
Has
bone for
performed
corsets.
in a lot of plays as well, and I'm guessing that if we're putting her on the level of Captain Lovett Darling, there's just a lot of fun monsters made out of large sheets.
Gwendolyn, you're pretty sure this is a dragon skeleton, an ancient
Motherfucker.
dragon.
Oh, it's a dragon.
What now?
Oh.
Check it for goods.
Whoa, hang on. What kind of dragon? What is it? What horns does it look like?
An old one.
What are we rock and rolling with the skull?
With a 23 on nature check, I'm going to say you're not sure what type of dragon it is. There's not enough
Dead.
detail.
It's a dead dragon.
Okay, very helpful.
23 is good, but
I mean,
it's not.
It is helpful
Yeah.
because that is the ideal form of dragon at this proximity.
Hey, not all dragons are bad.
Hashtag.
If it dead,
Hashtag
something kill
not,
it.
not all dragons.
All the ones we fucking met.
Yeah, that we know of.
Some of them
Could
were
be
just
disguised.
some of them were just dickheads. Like
Some of them can be disguised as people. Who knows? Maybe
Yeah,
the
well, we
regent is a bronze
disintegrated.
dragon or something. Who knows?
Experimentals right now.
oh dear,
Now,
Uh-oh.
dear.
now Kindwin's gone roboty.
Kind
no.
has become Shodan.
It's a curse. It's die in 7 days.
Look at you,
Spreading.
hacker.
I'm in.
I think we need to take a break.
Yeah, I think that's
Break.
Take a little
Yep.
break.
Break time.
Little break.
We will be back in several minutes. We have a new break time video that is it's like the old one, but I've added some new art in. Most of it's at the beginning, some of it's a bit later because I forgot to put it in. But we will be back soon. Don't go anywhere.
barbaric.
That's fair.
And we
Did I
are,
make it in? Did I make it in?
and we are
There it
back.
is.
I'll have to check the replay, but some of that got in. We are back from ostensibly taking a break, but we ended up discussing romance options in the Dragon Age series for reasons.
And Mass Effect.
And Mass Effect.
Just BioWare
BioWare.
bows.
BioWares.
And I put the foot down and said, no, we're here to play D&D.
And then we
Um,
continued
Fantasies.
talking about the romance.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
We
you
who refuse every romance option in D&D, but will
Hey,
take
look, it
every
just
option
went over
in...
Morzod's head. He
when we're
didn't
playing
understand
alone.
that was what was going to happen.
Well, he got married. That counts.
you
Yeah.
I don't want any of
have
you to see me flirt.
a dragon skeleton.
We have
yeah,
literally
dragon
a dragon skeleton in front of us. God fucking damn it. Okay,
The money.
dragons,
I
hordes.
seduced-
Dragons
I
sit on
seduced
hordes.
the dragon
Gwen is
skeleton.
already looking...
Yes,
Okay.
silvery bobs.
No, yes. What have we got? What do we find in the skeleton?
Yeah,
Oh, the
investigation. Investigation, please.
Dragons sit on treasure, right?
8. I found bones.
Live dragons do.
13 plus 15.
Just investigate.
No.
Yeah, Todd also found
Dragon.
bones. He may be nibbling on one of them.
Hmm.
Oh,
We're
spit
investigating.
those out, man.
10.
No,
You
we
know
got
where
no
it is.
idea.
Okay.
Sure as bones.
Drench, you're the only one who notices this. You're not finding any gold or any magical items.
Maybe
You
hoarded
find
Definitely
Uh,
not a layer.
just a few very ancient shreds of old leather, which you think might have actually been the dragon's skin or scales. And from the state of it, and also from some of the marks you see on the bones, Drench, you think that it probably died here a long, long time ago and has since been picked clean by scavengers.
Hey, check it out. Somebody's skin is still here.
What color is it?
Leather.
It is now just brown.
brown.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, sorry, I've got tea. What? I don't know how old it is, but it's been here for a long time. Do you think that? I mean, I know dragons live in caves and stuff. Do you think they got like magic here during the calamity? And...
Yeah, I mean, maybe he was
Or do you think he just lived here? Or...
trapped down here.
Give me,
I wonder what.
let's
skillet they
say
did find
nature
last
or
time.
arcana, only if you're proficient in it, any of you. This will
Arcana.
basically,
Let's go.
this is what do you,
I'm proficient
this
in
is
nature.
what do you know about dragons?
Todd!
That's flaccid 20.
Wizard Noel is killing it.
5.
18 for nature.
Please, Wizard Null, tell us of the dragon.
Yeah, tell us a story.
Yeah, Todd, you're not sure where this knowledge comes from. It's almost as though you're remembering somebody else's memory. But you do know that there are dragons that actually live in the Underdark. Just as there are metallic and chromatic dragons, there are also crystalline dragons. This could be one of those. So this could be its natural environment. It doesn't have to have ended up underground magically.
Well, this could be his home. Some of them live down here.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I guess the Underdark itself is pretty big. There's not like a gaping hole on its back or anything, like where something could fit.
Now, the bones are all...
Oh, they're kind of
Yeah.
everywhere?
They're not
Okay.
they're not articulated. They are
Okay.
just strewn around as if they've been picked apart. Todd, you will know that dragon bone has some value.
Sounds like heavy
And-
as fuck.
Yeah, God,
And
it would be heavy.
as well as the larger bones, there are some teeth and claws lying around here.
Oh, I want a tooth.
Ooh.
Give me.
Shall
Yes,
we,
will take some teeth and claws.
But
shall we
Todd
put some in
is
the bag?
Todd is gonna sort of nudge Gwen and be like, it's very expensive.
Ooh.
Yeah, put some in the bag, man. Is that
Half a
okay?
dragon
Oh,
into the
hang on a
dragon
minute. It's just like desiccating a grave or something. Dragons are really smart.
It does look
Uh,
pretty
it-
desiccated from here.
I mean,
He
we would
already
be
been chewed on a
contributing
lot.
to the destination.
I know, man. I just feel.
Todd seems fine with this. Carcass is carcass.
Gwen has no scruples about disturbing the
He's a
dragon.
natural scavenger, I guess. It's okay.
Mhm.
This is basically whale fall, but for, in a mountain. So,
Whatever was in here.
well.
What's bigger, a tooth or a claw? Because Todd probably actually wants the smaller one so that he can actually hang it on his person.
Depends on the species.
Yeah.
And the
It'd be a
claw.
smaller tooth,
and the
right?
tooth.
I guess it also
think-
depends on if the claw still has the keratin on.
Mm.
Um,
He just
I
wants
would-
a small token to take with him.
Yeah. Can we? Okay, how many stuffs can we put in the bag of holding? Because we need to write that
Yeah.
down and put it
Yeah.
in the bag of holding.
How many tooths?
Now, the advantage of teeth is that they come in a variety of sizes. Because, yeah.
I would
so you
love
can
a
get-
tooth for an earring. That's cool.
Yeah, that's sort of what Todd wants.
Okay.
Oh, let's make earrings with each other, Todd.
It's a Nolly
Yay.
thing. He likes decoration.
Absolutely, so does Ranch. Let's do it.
So,
also,
yeah, they
Gwendolyn.
take over the jaws, I guess.
Friendship
Gwendolyn,
bracelets.
you would know that dragon teeth, even if they didn't have any special properties, you could probably sell them for a decent price anyway, as long as you could persuade people that they really are dragon teeth.
Yo, we've got a hammer. We could knock all these teeth out.
I have good good persuasions.
Cool.
How many?
Well,
we will
let's
take as many as we are allowed.
make this a survival check. If someone helps, then someone can roll survival with advantage, but you need to both be proficient in survival.
I do not
Proficient?
have
I am not.
survival.
and Duncan.
Also proficient, so I'll help.
Yep.
'Cause
Hey, go
you've
big
got a higher
boys.
survival than me,
I mean,
right?
Dunk probably
I got
has a lot of
7.
experience
Yeah, 'cause
taking
you're-
teeth out
yeah.
of things.
Correct.
Because you'd use
mean-
that for weapons and shit.
Exactly. Oh, advantage. What am I doing?
Yeah, dude,
I
definitely.
rolled
do
2
that.
3s.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Plus,
Do you want to use your inspiration?
I was gonna, plus 1. So
What?
I will
If-
use my inspiration though.
If you use your inspiration, I'll let you roll again with advantage again.
Thank you.
That is very kind.
That was not good.
More fours?
It's also
Oh, much better.
it's
90
also-
plus whatever, 26
Hey.
plus
from a dungeon
D4.
master's perspective, it's also a great
3.
use of inspiration.
29,
29. Okay.
including the guidance.
So you
A
get
lot of teeth.
pretty much all the teeth that are recoverable. You manage
How many?
to get out. Now, that is a good question. Let's go with how many teeth are in a Komodo dragon's skull? How many
Dogs
teeth?
have
Komodo.
42.
So he
Komodo
was a
dragons
venomous
have
motherfucker.
60.
Whoa!
There you go.
A lot of teeth.
That's a lot
That
of teeth.
is a lot of teeth.
Although this
Got
is
a
a very
bag
big
full of
dude,
teeth
so
and
that
sand.
Sort of makes sense. Yeah, teeth and sand.
Yay!
Teeth and sand.
Oh, that bag is rattling.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, and they all have some
And
weight.
and a hammer of a god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bag of holding
wow, that
does
bag
have
of holding is popping off.
that can't go wrong.
it does have a maximum weight,
It
I
does,
believe.
yes.
500
No,
pounds.
wait.
That is
I was
not an
going to
issue.
say, yeah, no way.
How many of those 60
Teeth
teeth
will make
are
us-
we allowed to keep?
over cucumbered.
Well, 60 teeth, you have them all. What you do with them now is up to you.
Okay, so minus.
60.
Hang on. We're
Minus-
each taking teeth. You don't get
minus-
60.
Minus at least
Oh,
two.
we're not just putting them all
You
in
get
the
like
bag of holding.
58, right? 'Cause
Todd,
you guys
Todd
are
is
taking one or
attaching
two
one
each.
to himself.
And Drench also wants one. Duncan, do you want a
Okay, so
tooth?
58.
I don't have the same connection to these things that you do. So,
Just makes him very cool.
if it was something that
It's-
would fall into the ocean floor, maybe, but him, I don't.
Right, you know,
Doesn't
we
do
don't have
much
to
to
make
me, it's just a
immediate
pile of
decisions
bones.
about
Yeah, it's okay. We can think about it later.
jewelry. 58.
Can Drench make a note of like, is the skull here? Wait, yeah, April, the skull's there. You just fucking took all of its teeth. Okay.
Did we get any
is-
claws?
No cause of death. Oh, claws.
No
Claws.
claws. No, yeah, claws. Like,
yeah, claws. These ones.
You can get claws as well.
not claws. How can
the
we?
dragon
can we
claws.
roll for
Put on the
claws,
suit.
please?
The reindeer will know what to do.
Yes, are we putting Drench back on Claw Patrol?
Yes, please.
Oh my
I can't
god.
look.
Yeah.
Claw Patrol.
I mean, it's It's
Yeah,
okay if
we
you
did
fail
that.
at this one, because we have a lot of teeth.
Alrighty.
I'll help again, and we'll try and lever out some claws.
Let's have a
How
look.
many
It's
claws
already looking
does
good.
Komodo
23
dragon have?
plus
Nice.
4, whatever that number means.
We
27.
are pros at
Thank
stripping
you.
down dragons.
We're really good at bones.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that is going to be not all of the claws, because they are not all here. It looks like something carried some body parts away at some point. But that is going to say, I'll do a roll. Oh,
So we're
good
gonna, like-
grief.
Oh, what'd you get?
8. You have 8 dragon
Wow.
claws.
It's a lot of claws.
Awesome.
We're
We are
gonna
rich
rock
in
up
dragon parts.
out of like this Underdark or whatever, just like with bone necklaces and carrying a dragon skull. Okay, can Drench please make a note of what the skull looks like if I can see that?
Do a sketch.
Yeah, sure. We'll say that Drench is experienced enough with sketching and so forth that you can get a fairly good-looking representation.
Just
Oh no, Showdown, please.
April, you're a robot again.
damn.
Oh, good. That wasn't just me. It's like which of our computers is going fucky.
Let your internet catch its breath. It's fine. It's fine. She's screaming.
What is happening? It's the
Scream.
trans-hemispherical curse.
It's the packet wallabies.
The internet is being weird.
My back.
The internet's always being weird.
A bit, April.
Hello. Yeah.
No, still robot-y.
Man, are we gonna have to have a second intermission to get ready for the third half?
Let's try and carry on.
Yeah, ignore me.
Is this episode title just technical difficulties?
She's back.
Am I back?
She's back.
Oh,
Yes.
hello.
Yeah, that worked.
I reconnected my hotspot. Seems to be fine now. Yeah, we are really just switching internet. Anyway, my question was... I didn't have a question. I'm just taking stuff down in case we come across a dragon specialist.
Yep.
Oh, he's
In a
hot.
bathtub with a muscle wizard, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Our new friend to bother.
Okay. So you have many dragon teeth and claws, and a very reliable drawing of a dragon's skull.
Mm.
Cool.
Where do you
Like,
want
it
to
should
go
be
from
enough.
here?
Are we going to
Dude.
keep south?
Oh, can we put this... Sorry, can we put the skin in the bag too? The leather that we found.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, just in case.
One dragon skin bit.
Okay. So you want to head
But-
here?
Yeah, maybe.
That one's just a
that-
souvenir. I don't think it's valuable.
Yeah, no.
Oh, in case we want to show it to a dragon. Did.
Ah, yeah. We should show it to a dragon and be like, hey, is this one of your cousins? If so, condolences.
Yeah, we.
Yeah, is that fucked up? Is that like going to a human and being like, oh, he's a pig?
I
Yeah.
found your brother's femur.
I was gonna say it'd be
Yeah.
like that scene in Django.
April, you've gone robotic again, I'm afraid.
Panting and sweating as we run through her corridor.
She blurred. Now she's like giving really hot testimony in a dodgy documentary.
Um,
Oh, she can hear what we're saying at
I would
least.
like to try to play on. Yes, April.
So Drench has fallen in a hole temporarily.
April, we will
Look,
keep an eye.
he's
We will
busy
keep an eye
staring
on,
at his own
on
drawing.
chat. So we will try to.
Oh yeah, April's just gonna do play by post now.
Yeah.
Continue.
So you can go to the east or the southeast from here.
Well, I mean, if we're following the chasm, southeast is what we want to do.
Yeah, I'm a wall hugger.
So you want to go east then?
Yeah, so south, right? Or or straight east.
East or
Oh, good.
Oop,
Now Kaino's a
Kaino.
robot.
Am I back?
April's back.
Hey.
this is really awkward because all of us have to get.
ZND, don't do that.
ZD, you're bad. You're
Yeah.
bad girl.
April and
It's
Kyne would have
bad
to swap the
pussycat.
cord between them, clearly.
Yeah, what the hell? Do we have to trade Ethernet cables? What's happening?
I think Kyne's
Only
okay
enough
again.
space for so many of us.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yes.
can hear you.
Yeah. The internet between America and Australia is just like that one damn cable.
Godzilla is sitting on it right now.
Oh,
He's just like swinging
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
and forth
I think it's like
in a trench.
yeah, we can have American or a Western Australian. We can't have both.
no.
You know what the problem is that we were born in the same remote area of Australia.
You're right,
and
we're
We
competing.
have a weird kind of like
Oh,
you can
we've
only
got-
have one territorian.
I was going to
at a
say
time.
quantum territorians.
Yes.
Mhm.
Mhm.
As soon as we're observed, we disappear.
Mm.
So
We're so rare that it's actually very strange for two of us to be within view
Spooky action.
outside of the territory.
where are you going?
Anyway. Down a hole? That's what I heard.
You
No,
just
you're down a
jump
hole.
into the chasm.
Yeah.
I mean, you suggested it, not me.
Ugh. Sideways? Here?
Sideways?
Okay, so we're here. Are we
we
trying to
following
hex
the-
crawl back up here or nah?
I don't know.
It sounds like east. East? East.
East is what it sounds like we're
East.
doing.
East is what it is. Okay.
I was
So-
decisive like that earlier today. Picked breakfast, and my housemate was like, "That's the fastest that what we're eating has ever been picked." I'm like, "Decisive gets us there. Let's go east."
You
It's
hug
pretty
to the wall,
impressive.
and
Oh.
you find yourself coming to another rock face ahead of you. But again, you think you can see something above. So you think you might have found another plateau that you could climb up. But this area, there's no flora present. It is just rock.
Well, we're away from the magma, so warmth.
Okay. Should I turn into a big koala so you can get on my back?
That sounds fun.
Sure. Might be easier than climbing.
I don't like climbing.
Toddy is just going to climb.
Duncan's going to ghost up and then body swap.
Oh.
Look at you getting up places. Oh, we also have a hither stuff. if we
Oh
wanted
man,
to do
he's
it
doing
that
he's
way.
doing the puzzle game thing.
You've got a
He's thinking
hither
of
thither
portals.
staff and a rope of climbing, and you don't really need either at the moment.
No, Toddy's just going to scale the thing.
Oh, go for it, man. Do you want a lift, Gwen?
I would love one.
Okay. Do you want a hither thither or do you want a giant koala?
I would like a giant koala.
Okay.
Okay.
The giant koala will need to make an athletics check, please. Oh, except the giant koala has a climbing speed,
As a
It
climber
does.
Yeah.
so not a problem.
Giant koala it is. He turns into a
Put me
big
on your
fluffy grey
back, Mama
koala.
Bear.
Yes.
Okay.
Terrifying.
From here, having climbed up, you can go east or northeast.
What's the
East?
thing? I can't put my
East?
mouse over there. It's on the other screen.
East.
East.
Oh, my foundry.
It
just
has been
dropped
decided.
around.
You might
I
have
don't
guessed I'm
know.
trying to speed up the movement because
Yes.
we've been losing a lot of
Mhm.
playtime today.
Can we move the? Thank you. Oh my god, I'm so
Okay.
bad at this clicking stuff.
For this hex, I will get two of you to do perception checks, please.
Did the is the fog wall supposed to still be there?
Yes, I
Is
will.
Yes,
my-
just for now. I think
okay,
we're
okay.
perception.
Guidance
We have
on
to perceive first.
Todd, yes. Guidance
Okay.
on Todd.
Guidance on Todd. He needed that because he only got a 14. So that's
plus.
a D4, is it?
Yeah, default.
Yeah. Okay. Let's.
12
also
from Dunk
start-
on the perception check.
Oh, plus an extra 4, so 18.
Oh, brilliant.
Plus.
Nice.
Okay. One moment, please.
Please stand by.
Does anyone else hear the slight tinkle of like ominous music?
Music.
Yeah, boss music slowly picking up in the.
Oh yeah, do we hear terrifying piano stings?
So
'Cause,
I want it to be like Mulga. What's the big worm's name from Wind Waker?
Oh
Mulga?
yeah, yeah.
Hey.
Man, that was the most banging freaking song.
That was a good soundtrack. That was a big worm too.
Yeah, it was. It was
Like
a big
Wind
worm. No,
Waker.
I'm thinking of the Guardian. Oh god, laser beams. Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, never have I been so terrified of a piano.
So, Todd, as you are distracted by something, as you're
Piano.
in the lead, what would Todd be distracted by? Just roleplay this.
A weird smell.
Cave butterfly.
Yeah, we
Or,
can say that. Yeah,
something skittering.
Todd, you are smelling something ahead that you don't recognize. It's strange, and while you're distracted with thinking, "What could this be?" You go to lift your foot and realize it's sticky.
Ugh.
And you look around and can just make out that you've actually stepped in what looks like a large patch of spider web.
Oh, spiders!
Gonna say, Shayla,
Big
let's
spiders!
And before you have a
One of the
chance,
4 named. Oh wait, yeah. I immediately look up.
before you have a chance to do anything else, because you weren't stealthing,
Ah, the one time we did it!
and because it was, it gets a free attack on you.
Go, gamers!
Todd has a moment to go. Because he noticed the web, but that's all.
Use
So
that
this is-
evade or uncanny dodge or whatever you.
Yeah.
With advantage, 21 is going to hit Todd, yes?
Woof. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, can you
Where's
give
my-
me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh my god, I'm gonna Frodo it up. Constitution
poisoned.
saving. I really don't want to be poisoned. 15.
Oh, that's good.
15. That is a success, so you only take half the damage. But first, you're going to take all of this. You're going to take 8 piercing damage from the bite. As it this thing comes
Frickin'
down
skewers
and
me.
sinks its
Yup.
fangs into you.
Shut
And
up,
then-
please.
You take another 19 halved to 10 points. So another 10 points of poison damage.
Right, and I can't
However, you are not
dodgy thing.
you are not poisoned because you saved.
Yeah. What was it? What did I don't even know where it's written.
It'll be
what
in
I
your
get
features
to-
and traits if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, I was gonna say what I get to dodge.
So when you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dex save, you can-
Evasion. But that wasn't Dex, so yeah.
So when an attacker you
okay.
can see hits you with an attack, you can halve the attack's
Right.
damage against you.
Cool.
So I guess that's up to David on whether you saw
yeah,
the spider
so
before
what
it
was
drops
the-
on
I
you, but I
didn't.
don't think it did.
I didn't.
Yeah.
What was the second amount of damage? Sorry.
10 points poison damage.
10. Ow. Okay. Ugh. Unhappy hyena noise. It's as distressing as the fact that there's a giant spider here now.
Okay, let's go to the map.
Because I can't be surprised, and I would have been leading in with Todd.
Well,
What do we do here? I assume we just sort of then roll into initiative.
yeah, we go into initiative, and if
You're
it
a
had
step
if it had
behind
taken a
Todd.
surprise attack on you,
yeah,
I would have
it
said
would have
that
been a
I
different
would
story.
have said that would be relevant, but under the
Yep.
circumstances, no.
Nope, perfect.
Was that a phase spider? No, he's not. What are you? So cute.
Oh, whoops. Hang on.
It is cute.
I love giant spiders. I love giant spiders in a dungeon. Like, stop. I
Mhm.
love it. Wow, we're in a
plastic
dungeon
stuff.
with a dragon. Crazy.
Okay,
So,
please.
Oh my god, we are.
here's your
It is a phase spider.
Mulgara.
Mulgara. Oh,
I-
there's a really
Mulgara
good,
was-
like,
More of a centipede, but
he was, but it's a worm shape.
this song is sick as hell, so let's just have
There's
that
a,
one.
there's a really good orchestration of it.
Mm.
It's okay, dear viewers. I have no idea what they're talking about either.
It's in the chat, bruh.
I'm not
Bruh.
listening to music while trying to run a game. Okay. Need initiative from Todd and Drench, please, in Foundry.
Initiative.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
roll.
It's the tab with the crossed swords on it.
There we go. That sounds Gwen.
She's
Wants
had
nothing to do
enough
with
of this
spiders,
bullshit.
apparently.
Damn, she got that low roll, girl.
Yep. So
Good morning.
Oh, it's Theophany. Yes, of course this is a banger.
Yeah, Theophany's great.
Oh my god.
Spider.
Duncan, you go
It's a
first.
fake
You've
spider.
seen this spider
no.
climb down. We will. Drench can try to determine what kind of spider it is on Drench's turn.
Sure. Sorry, I got excited.
So I guess I'll move to here.
Mm-hmm.
Dunkel Ghost to here. Somewhere in that back corner.
So, Duncan, as you move in, you find the ground is sticky with web.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Is that doubling out movement?
I'm just double checking. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
I don't love that, but we'll see how we go. That is a 5 total on that one.
That is failed. So you
That is the floor in Mooseheads. I'm
Are
sorry.
you
It's gross.
stuck?
You are restrained.
Does this count as difficult terrain, or is it just sticky?
I think yes.
It is also difficult terrain.
Okay.
Yeah, the webs
Right,
are
It's like a both.
Yeah, the webs are difficult terrain and lightly obscure. This is basically the effect of the web spell, but except it's not magical, it's just there.
It's
Just
just
sticky.
So
actively
I
wet.
will stop here then, when I sort of hit the web.
Okay.
I would imagine then, right? Because if I step on the web, get stuck, I'll sort of stop there. I will, however, still summon Dunkel Ghosties on the other side of the spider.
Oh, he flanked.
Okay.
She flanked. We're going to assume she.
And then I'm going to go ahead and swing my billhook, which I haven't done for ages because I've had a hammer fixation.
Swinging a hammer.
So I cast a hook.
Good morning. Say.
Disadvantage though, right? Because I'm restrained.
No. Restrained just means you can't walk around.
Okay, well, the 26 to hit then, because that was the first
hits.
Go ahead and take 9 billhook damage.
Taken.
I'll roll again and roll a 26 to hit again.
That hits.
I'm going to re-roll that because I'm a great weapon master. So we'll turn that into 13 billhook damage.
That hits.
And then I will unleash Incarnation and stab it in the back end with the billhook from Dunkel Ghostius.
Who I will put on the map.
For a nat 1 to hit.
Misses.
Which is insufficient, so the ghost is not quite there, but that's okay.
Uncle Ghost has arachnophobia. It's fine.
Perfect. And that's my turn. I'm going to sit on my action surge just for now.
Okay. The phase spider.
Oh.
Does it phase?
I'll say it now. It's a phase spider. It is going to... Who's it going to bite? It's probably going to bite what it thinks is the biggest threat, which is now Duncan.
Good. Come get me.
Tank pulling aggro.
Oof, but
It's
that's
what I do.
only an 8. Oh, hang on. Attack rolls
restrained,
against
so-
restrained have advantage. Yay!
Mhm.
Oh, because he's stuck in its web.
Imagine.
Oh, and you should have had disadvantage on your attacks. That's okay. We'll remember that for the next round.
Doesn't he have some kind of bullshit fighter thing against that?
No,
Yeah.
not at the moment.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
I'm thinking a 12 doesn't hit Duncan.
A 12 does not hit Duncan.
Especially
My
in his
adamantine
Yeah.
nail is proof against your nonsense.
Okay, and then it bites you, Duncan, and then disappears.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop. Don't like
And
that. Don't
that
like
is
that.
the end of its turn. Todd, it is now your turn.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you this for free. Todd, you hear movement as if there is something else deeper in the shadows moving towards you. You think the spider might have friends.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't think it's alone. Can I see any cover?
There's web everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see
looking,
web.
I'm looking to hide.
Okay. There aren't really the whole area is covered by web. The best, if you were to hide from anything other than a spider, you would hide within or behind the web, but otherwise you would have to maybe run around a corner or something like that.
Really? Yeah, no. Well, Can I? Well, I could hear movement, but I. All right. Well, in that case, I'm just going to back up a bit.
Okay.
If that's a thing that I'm allowed to do.
Yep, you can.
Yep, and I want to ready action when it repops, which I'm sure it will. I wish to attempt to shoot it.
Okay.
And Todd did announce, I think it has friends.
All right.
Don't like that.
Let me check their movement speed.
Oh, don't worry, it's me.
Oh, that's okay.
No. Look at the initiative.
Yeah, the giant phase spider after Todd.
Yeah, don't like that.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yes.
Double
It's
move.
almost as ominous as a crochet
45,
accounting
40,
aloud.
45, 50, 55, 60.
No.
Excuse
but
me?
it is climbing on the ceiling.
Oh, it's
upside
Goma.
down.
Hi, Goma.
Then 5,
Hate
10,
that.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
Oh, that's much bigger.
Oh,
60.
that's a big one.
But that is as close as the... Oh, wait. Unless, did I give it a different movement speed? No, I did not.
No, you didn't. I checked.
Ah. That is as far as the giant phase spider can go.
Fantastic.
So,
What a good day.
Todd, you said you were readying an action to attack. Did you specify whether it was ranged or melee?
I didn't specify, but I assumed, I said shoot it. So I did specify that it was ranged.
In that case, you can take a shot at the first one that came into view.
Yeah,
the little one.
absolutely. Okay. Where is my sheet?
Am I close enough for sneaky? Or is it the roof too high?
Oh yeah, how high up is the roof?
Yes, I'll say no because it is being shot as it approaches. It hasn't really engaged you yet.
That's fair.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, let's see. Short bow. I'm pretty sure a 26 it hit.
Yes.
I hope it does. And that is 9 piercing damage.
9.
Get it in that glowing eyeball.
And so it is now Drench's go.
Twip.
Drench,
Hey.
there are spiders everywhere. Very
Cool.
large spiders.
I'm enjoying this. How high is the ceiling?
20 feet high.
Okay, so 20 feet high. And is this going up like on an incline, or is this guy just like 35 feet away basically? 40 feet.
Yeah, just use the map measurements to make it easy.
Okay. I would like to cast. Where is it? Do I have to touch?
Cast. Nope.
Oh, 60 feet. Sweet. Polymorph on the big spider.
Mm-hmm.
It has to make a save.
Yes, it does. It has to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom save. Not the wisest of creatures. That's a 7.
That is a fail.
What does the
I'm
spider
gonna
turn
turn it.
into?
It's going to turn into a horseshoe crab.
Okay. I don't have a horseshoe crab token.
That's okay.
Terrible
That sounds
oversight
like
on
a
my
you
part.
problem. Yeah.
I feel like we're going to need them at some further points in the future.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I get
You have
most
a
of my
crab?
tokens from 2-minute tabletop. I'm not sure they have a horseshoe crab, but I'll have to check at
Oh,
some
we
point.
need a bespoke
I can make
horseshoe
one.
crab.
It's fine.
I'll paint like the most detailed,
Yeah. No, it's epic.
scientifically accurate.
Yeah. Either that or that fast one.
Fast crab industries. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, but the so the giant face spider is now a regular-sized horseshoe crab.
Yes.
Does it make an amusing swoop noise? I feel like it should.
I hope so.
We will see what happens, what it does on its turn. So, anything else, Drench?
I would like to move forward a little bit. Go. I'll go here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you please give me a dexterity saving throw?
I have land strider, so I think I am unencumbered by difficult terrain.
Okay.
But not.
I don't know
web,
how
or
it works on
yeah.
webs though, because they're sticky. That's why I was asking.
Just take a very quick look at Landstrider or Longstrider.
It
Long
is.
stride.
Hang on.
No. Landstride.
Land stride. Land's stride. But it's a web, right? So
Yeah.
Web's a land, isn't it? I don't play Magic, but like,
it's
I'll
sticky though.
let you make your dexterity save with advantage.
Okay, I'm fine with that. So, 16.
16 is good enough.
That is my turn.
Okay. Gwendolyn, it is your
Fireball.
turn. Whereabouts? Where the...
Where this thing is, yeah.
Okay.
It's a
So-
31. The dex,
Hit?
so they have to dex
Oh.
save.
yeah. Okay, that's a fail on the little one.
And the giant
That's
one's
nice.
a crab at the moment.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's definitely going to unpolymorph and then
So-
take all the damage.
Yeah, it gets a nat 20, but it's still going to
It
take
was a
half
crab.
damage. But first of all, this first one here is just going to explode. There
Yeah.
can be spider parts everywhere. And
Goodbye. A typical D&D crab has 2 hit points.
yeah. And this area is now on fire.
Ooh, fun.
As
gonna
the
say,
webs, as
pretty sure
the
webs are...
cobwebs are highly flammable. The horseshoe crab
Yeah.
loses all 2 hit points.
Horseshoe crab
Now, polymorph, the extra damage rolls over, doesn't it?
carries over, yeah.
But it's only half damage because it did succeed.
So 15.
Okay. So 13 of that will go to the spider.
Dunkel Ghostius will evaporate even if he passes the deck save. So I have moved him off to the side so that I can resummon him shortly.
Okay.
Yeah, losing Dunkel Ghostius was unfortunately a calculated loss.
Entirely fair.
Collateral. It's all good.
I feel like he's going to be a common collateral
And
fireball land.
to be fair, the horseshoe crab will have fallen from the ceiling, lost its 2 hit points, and unpolymorphed on its turn anyway.
Oh, I didn't know it was on the ceiling. I'm an idiot.
So, Duncan, it is your turn.
Yes. So is it an action to try and disentangle myself?
Yes, it'll be a strength check.
I would like to not do that. I'm just going to go ahead and summon Dunkel Ghostius here
Okay.
and then pump a bunch of attacks into the giant phase spider.
Okay, go ahead.
So with disadvantage though, because I am stuck. Alas. But that's still a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Go ahead and take 11 billhook damage. 15 to hit on the second attack.
That hits.
Wonderful. Go ahead and take... I'll reroll that one because I'm a great weapon master. 9 billhook damage.
That is enough. You actually cut the basically cleave right through the spider's cephalothorax, and
Hey.
goo
We're about to get
pours
a
out.
spider a technical name, aren't we? And there goes.
Wonderful. Well, in that case, then I won't use my Unleash Incarnation, and we will just stand in front of what's left of the phase spider.
Okay.
Wasn't there a third one?
There is a third
Yeah.
one, so but I've used my action there, so I don't know that I can necessarily hold an action surge.
And as Gwendolyn says, wasn't there a third one? The third one reappears behind Gwendolyn.
Stunning.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
I was hoping it would have gotten hit in the fireball, but it
was out of phase.
skedaddled out.
I think when they phase, they're in the ethereal plane, so you can't hit them.
Yeah, that's how it works in
Right.
Yep.
Exfoliar, at least.
Oh yeah, I thought it was just invisible because
That's a natural one to hit Gwendolyn.
Hey!
does it just like smack her?
It was distracted.
And that is the spider's turn. So Todd, it is your turn.
That is very
Fuck 'em
funny,
up.
spider.
All right.
Where is the spider at this point?
Yeah, it's not on the map currently.
Oh,
Is it
sorry,
supposed to be?
it's... I should make it
Has to be
visible.
invisible.
There it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, visible spider.
Ooh.
I don't see him.
Should be there.
He's
No,
not-
that's-
Oh,
That's off the edge of the map.
that's off the edge of the map.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's there.
There
Yeah.
you go.
there he is.
Ah.
Well, Todd swings around and shoots at it. So let's do that. Is it engaged? It is on.
It
Yes,
is.
it has
he seems
tried.
very much engaged.
Married.
It has
yeah.
tried to bite
Congratulations.
He
Gwendolyn.
has not bought me dinner.
Rough. Okay,
Not
so
yet.
I roll a hit, and then I roll the extras if I hit him.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure 27 hits.
Well, and it's a nat 20, so
Right.
yes.
Crit.
So then we roll the damage, which is 13, and then we roll the sneaky, which is 14.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, the arrow.
It had a glowing eyeball.
You know,
Goma. Yeah.
a raking shot on a ship where you get a broadside into like the front or the back, especially the back, and the balls just tear right through the soft substructure from one end of the ship to the other. That's what your arrow does to this spider. From
I like that you
front
gave
to
us a
back.
boat analogy for a giant spider. That's beautiful.
Mix the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Spider
this
boat.
spider is dead. Its children
Oh.
are dead. Its ancestors are dead. And
Death on you, death on your
Can
cow.
you cow?
Yeah.
and you do not hear any more spiders coming at you.
Hey,
Hooray.
Go team.
Given that they were sneaky spiders, I don't really trust that, but also
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
tone of
say I
the
don't like the
DM
way you said
tone
it.
in the DM's voice means that actually I think we did just kill his toys.
Solved his spider puzzle. Okay.
did a good deed.
I
feel like-
disentangle myself.
I feel like they were a mini boss or something.
Give me-
Let's help him out.
Give me a strength check with advantage because they're helping you, Duncan.
Is the fire on the webs like spreading, or is it just snuffing itself out?
Oh, actually, yes, it is, and it's spreading towards Duncan.
Okay, let's get him
21.
out.
So
21 to disentangle myself.
yes, that is enough. You managed to pull him free just as the flames are starting to lap at his feet? That's
Lick.
not what flames
Lick.
do.
Lick at his feet.
Lick.
Yeah,
Which they don't really do either, but
that's kind of nasty as well. But
That's
no,
what we
'cause
say.
they-
It's
no,
the
they
commonly
lick-
accepted vernacular.
They lick because their tongues are flame.
that's true.
Yes.
That works.
That's why that is.
And this whole section of web is now brightly burning.
Well, we can see down here now.
Yeah.
It's cozy in here now.
So I guess I'm going to push my consciousness into Ghost Dunk and go for a bit of an explore.
Okay.
Is there anything interesting up here?
We'll just
I have
wait
dark
for the
vision now,
web
so-
to burn out.
Oh, Todd, come here, man. It's going to cure wounds on Todd. I didn't roll good. 5.
Hey, 5's better than none. I'll take
Do you
it.
need do you need more?
I am 40 of 52. Well, 39 of 52.
Oh, geez, you do. Okay.
It bit me pretty hard.
Duncan, please give me a perception check.
Oh,
12.
right.
Yes, let's do it.
12.
Perception
Nice.
check.
Let's go. 51 of 52. Todd is
7.
feeling good.
7. You just see more webs.
And
Okay.
fire.
Well, I mean, I've got 1,000 feet of range, so I'm going to swim through as much of the cavern as I can. Because I have carrot-based dark vision at the moment. I don't have to be too close to Gwen, so I'm just going to keep all over the place. Do a bit of a sweep, but I'm not finding terribly much.
Well, let's make
web,
this
and more web.
an investigation check to search the area.
16.
Because on the surface you are just seeing web everywhere. With a 16, you do find... it's too dark. You can't... your token can't see it.
Yes.
I'll just reveal the map, I guess.
Yes, because I'll have swum through most of it at some stage.
Oh, gosh.
Oh my god. Okay, that's a lot more spider webs than I thought it was going to be.
You do find a body that has been wrapped.
Oh, buddy.
And you
It's
also
like wood.
find
Are those eggs?
lots of round,
Babies!
oval-shaped things. That
More fire.
Fire.
Yeah, I was going to say, do fireball it.
Now, personally, I will say I am very fond of spiders, and I hate the whole kill it with fire thing. But these are magical phase spiders. These are genuine monstrosities. These
They
aren't
are
just
actually trying to ruin our day.
Yeah,
These
they
aren't-
aren't those
yeah.
ones.
yeah. These aren't little.
They ate a guy.
These aren't
They're
little
not being
garden
bros.
friends.
No. Or even large garden friends. We'd know if they were
The
huntsmen because they wouldn't have been
biosphere
on the
down
ceiling.
here is nasty.
It's malicious.
Okay.
Wait, Dunkle Ghost, can you see if Elijah has his jewelry on him?
Yeah, well, I'm going to loot pat down the...
Can you do that?
the guy.
Dungeon Master was just like,
Yeah, it is. It is size-wise. You think it's probably dwarfish. But you'll have to cut the silk open if you want to actually search it.
I do that with my ghost billhook.
Okay.
look at you affecting tangible things.
I'd like to think that meanwhile Gwendolyn is just walking through and burning everything as she goes. You've got
Yeah.
Firebolt,
Yep.
don't you?
I do,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. So you can burn everything as you walk.
I am cantripping the fuck out of this area.
So Duncan, it's a dwarf, but it is an odd-looking dwarf. The skin,
Oh man, deep dwarf.
the skin is pale and grey, but not in a natural, dead dwarf way. This
Oh,
is not your
The
common.
downstairs dwarf.
Yeah,
It's the downstairs door.
it is a Dwergar.
Underdwarf.
I
I think
don't
I've
know.
seen that porno.
I don't know whether Duncan would know that. You can give me a history check. For
Let's
Duncan.
find out. Duncan knows all sorts of random shit about the Underdark, apparently.
Because it seems
11?
even less likely to encounter the
Okay.
more downstairs dwarf as a fish.
I'm going to say no. Duncan, as
Yeah.
far as you're concerned, it's just a
The dwarf.
dwarf with strange
There's
skin.
just no crossover where you two
There's
would have
none.
hung out.
Unless they did like an accidental flooding of an underwater mine.
He just
Yeah, that would
reads-
be it, right?
He just reads magazines, yo.
Wet magazines.
And
Sick.
I don't
Younger.
remember seeing these in Dwarf Weekly.
meanwhile, the fire from Gwendolyn is starting to encroach on you, Duncan. So give me a dexterity check just to see how quickly you can pilfer whatever's on this corpse before the fire actually starts to take over.
Natural 20?
Nat 20. Okay.
Ooh,
You
get it
find
all.
you do find
Has he got a hammer?
Is it a ring of the grammarian?
it's coins, basically coins and gems.
Nice. Perfect. I'll take them all.
Nice.
And so
Loot all.
they're not a standard denomination, but they amount to about 80 gold pieces.
No.
And
Oh,
in
yeah,
terms
sweet.
of
Not bad.
gems, let me just do a random roll.
1 million gold.
Okay. There is one gem that does look very valuable. It appears to be how is this described?
Does he want it unnaturally?
Is it whispering his name in sweet tones?
Do you desire gold?
Does it look like a Melbourne hipster in a blonde wig?
Excuse me?
That's it.
Sorry, I am
Deep
amused.
cut.
I was going to say, how many layers deep are we? Like, I know what kind of reference you're making, but I'm beyond it.
It appears to be a
Me and Doug
ruby.
texting each other about TV.
A ruby, but there is like a whitish star-like shape in the interior.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like
Ooh,
my,
fancy.
I got the star rose quartz before, but now we're getting the star something else. Lovely.
Some star sparkle ruby.
It is a star ruby worth 1,000 gold pieces.
Hot.
Wow.
You could practically buy
Pretty.
someone with that shit.
Cool. I will hand it to Gwen.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
There's
love
a
it. Gwen
wall
to
of
stare
fire
at it.
between Echo Ghost and Gwendolyn.
Oh yeah, I'll wait until the fire's gone, and then I'll.
Well, Echo
It will look
Ghost
so
drop
much
all of his.
prettier in the fire.
He'll drop all his stuff if he gets poofed if he's holding things, right?
Yes.
He doesn't drop his billhook when he gets poofed.
I
guess
think
that's
it's because
part
he's got a spirit billhook too.
Mm.
Spirit hook.
I mean-
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
He's
I-
standing in the midst of a bunch of flammable material.
I'd like to
He's-
think
he's
that-
pretty fucked.
I'd like to think that Echo Duncan just throws them at Gwendolyn. So Gwendolyn, you're burning everything, and then a ruby flies at you
Yeah,
I
through
feel
the
like
flames.
Gwen wouldn't even need a check to catch a ruby. She does that on
No.
instinct.
Mhm.
That's
But
actually
no,
a feature.
I'll float
Yeah.
over the flames and go, here, I
I'll-
have some things for you.
Ooh, I love things. Oh. And that
loves-
ruby is going to be sparkling like fuck in the like
In
all
the
of these.
fire.
flames.
Oh.
Yeah.
All the fire everywhere. Mhm.
Wow.
How big is
man, you
it?
should-
Is that like apple size or like little?
Let's say apple size to be worth 1,000 gold pieces.
A
Yeah.
big fucking ruby.
Big ruby.
I'm going to need a moment.
Okay, put
I
this in
understand,
reserve.
but things are on fire here.
That's fine. It'll sort itself out.
Where'd you get that, by the way? Is there something over there?
There was a really sick-looking dwarf. I think he succumbed to the poison quite a ways ago.
That's yeah. It's yeah.
Uh,
That is a
Great
shame.
pockets, though. Terrible,
Yeah, no
terrible
kidding.
complexion, wonderful pockets.
Yes, I'm going to put this away in a bit.
Yeah. Pretty super safe.
You just
Really
need
get
to
out.
spend some time with the gem.
Yeah, just get to know it. Just
It's
stare
cool.
at it in a
Is
lovely.
the gem also cursed, or is it just Gwendolyn?
Would you like it to be cursed? I can make it cursed.
No.
Please no.
She would just
just
cover the
pretty.
gem, which what she does anyway, so there'd be no
Mhm.
difference.
I
We'd
like
never know.
Is it cursed? We can't
refracted in
tell.
the firelight. It's just gonna be gorgeous, and
Yeah.
it's big, and it's expensive.
And her eyes are gleaming and she's underlit and
And she's like, "Do I want to sell it, or do I want to put it in a crown I wear?"
I was
in
gonna say,
my
you should-
cabin?"
We should have it cut into a bunch of different ones, and then you could just wear them
Oh.
all.
Red and green. She's gonna look like Christmas morning.
Because she's a gift.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yes,
Anyway.
this is her special private ruby.
You can have it.
Thank
All
you.
right. Well, so now that we've
As
burned
I
everything,
sort of explore, DM, does that sort of north tunnel lead anywhere, or is that just the back of a cave?
It leads onwards, essentially, and away from the spider lair.
Okay. Well, I've done a sweep, but if anyone else wants to check for more significant gemstones, please be my guest. But I'm going to scout ahead.
the wishes to scout. Is he able to follow? Is it all web free?
Is it all gone? Is the sticky web gone?
If you wait around
like-
for Gwendolyn to finish, yes.
I've seen a lot of eggs over here, so I'm just going to.
Burn
I'll
the
be
fire.
back.
So I'm
Gwen is
going to
going to
ghost to
exterminate.
there, swap, and then just carry on.
Gwen will be along,
I'm just remembering the lovely
doing a
Yeah.
public service.
variable lynx spider that in our garden who so vigilantly stood over her eggs, all night. It was really quite impressive. She was very
Sweet
lovely.
little lady.
Aw,
Well, there was this
that is a
gigantic
lovely thought while we murder all of these ones.
primate
Well-
looking at her. I'd stay over my eggs too.
These are abominations. These are
bad
to
boys.
spiders
These-
what
Jerks.
zombies are to humans. You're allowed to kill
yeah.
them.
Yeah.
So
I don't think you'd give us stuff to kill with if we weren't allowed to kill it ethically.
uh,
He gave us Knowles.
And then
Also a
then
mushroom
you
child
fixed
that I
them.
almost hammered.
That was a hammer related.
But that
issue.
would have taken you either into evil or like we would have
Or
had to like
feeling real bad territory.
we
Oh,
would have
that
had
would
to
be
put
a-
down
yeah.
Dunk.
Oh, I'd miss him.
Anyway.
Shall
Yes,
we
let's
move on
go.
into this?
Yeah.
This spooky. Okay, should we stealth, or is it too late
Oh,
now?
It's probably too late, but yeah.
It's never too late to stealth.
So let's get you back to the Smuggler's Run map.
But pardon me.
Pass without a trace. Just yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
So you finished the spider lair was basically the point of interest
Mhm.
around here. But as you explore this area, you find Rockwall to the south, but again, a yawning chasm to the
Guys,
north.
wow. Oh, you said it. Oh,
Oh, come on, man.
also a yawning Zen.
We were saying at the before we started recording, everybody seems very tired tonight. It's been a week.
Yeah, everybody's been
Mhm.
doing things. I just haven't been eating, but that's me.
On that note, if you need me to finish early tonight, just say so. But I'm very happy to keep going.
Like, one more
We
hex.
got to do another tile.
One more hex. Una más.
Just one more. Just one more.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, one more tile. One more tile.
One more time. One more round. One more day.
Okay.
This one?
Okay. You move to the edge of the plateau. You're able to climb down again without any trouble. You've done this often enough down here that it's becoming easy for you. And you actually find a stream of what appears to be fresh water running through and forming a waterfall that goes deep, deep, deep into the cavern, way out of sight.
Is it pretty?
It's
This is
very
where we
pretty.
came
What you can see of it
Alright.
is.
Mm.
Wow.
Fun.
Ooh. Goes a long way
Oh,
down.
this is not nice.
Are we doing up in here or nah?
Well,
I'm happy to.
Is there a way in?
that is where the ruins were.
Yeah, correct. We were trying to get like here.
Yeah, that's where we're wanting
Yeah.
to sort of end up at some
Yeah,
point.
we had to like go round.
DM, is there anything here, or is it mostly rock wall?
Uh,
Sorry, I think I just moved us there.
you explore.
Oh, look at that.
You do find, as you just to speed things up, search around. You don't find any giant spiders or anything trying to kill you. As you come to the wall, you need to climb back up again. You note. Well, okay. Perception checks from Duncan and Todd, since you're in the lead.
Yep.
We'll see if you do
Guidance.
actually notice this.
Guidance for Todd.
Okay.
19 from Dunk.
Todd perceives and gets it 21.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw the guidance at it anyway, just to see what the number comes out as. It's 25.
25.
Wow.
Jesus.
Todd, as you're contemplating the best path to take to clamber up this rock face, you notice that some boulders have fallen, parts of the wall have fallen and split open. That is not uncommon down here.
Are they fossils?
One of them gives you an impression, and you move in closer and you take a look. It's almost like you're looking at Duncan, as you found a Dunkalosseus fossil.
No way.
It's like you found an ancestor.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Duncan, look. Here, how's your teeth?
Huh.
Oh, my God.
What's that doing there?
What? Stop.
Is that? What is that?
DM, is it lootable, or is it kind of stuck in the rock face?
It's
Oh,
big.
Yeah.
Like,
It's chunky, according to the
Yeah,
current
thick.
law.
Yeah, big boys,
and
yeah.
it is the full body, so you can see it is fish shaped. It is not humanoid.
So give us your take, DM. Is it the Chunkalosseus?
But do you prefer a long boy?
It is whatever you want it to be.
Oh man, it's the Chunka.
Wow.
I would be the worst
Round.
paleontologist.
Round.
Is that like a relative of yours?
I guess so. I mean,
He's got
I'd
your
imagine we
face,
came from
man.
somewhere.
Yeah. He's...
Oh, interesting.
Oh my God, are we discovering the theory of evolution right now?
I almost want to take it for a helmet, but
Oh.
Oh, that would be
I don't think we can
quite-
get it out of there.
I mean, I guess I could stone shape it, but it's
We do have a
big,
pretty
man.
good hammer.
We're not.
Oh,
No.
oh, interesting.
You did say you wanted not to see it again.
Yeah, man.
No, I know. Doug is excited about the idea of having like a gold Dunkalosseus skeleton.
Well, at the moment,
Oh, that's cool.
That is very cool.
I've just decided that it's an opalized skeleton.
Oh, it's even fucking cooler.
Did you see that tweet today? I was looking at the tweet that was like, yo, sometimes stuff can be fossilized with opals. I was like, oh
Yes.
my God.
Ooh.
There's a really beautiful water reptile in a museum in South Australia. I don't know what type of water beast it is from the whatever age, but it's like an almost complete opalized skeleton.
Oh, you might
gonna
have
Let's look it up.
missed what I tweeted a few weeks ago after I got back from Bathurst.
There was some there as well.
Yeah, they've got the plesiosaur.
Yes, that's
Two opalized plesiosaur skeletons that were smashed to pieces by miners because they
Of
wanted
course, 'cause it
opal
was
to sell, and they've only got about
Oh, pretty.
15% of the skeletons left now because of that.
Aw.
Hey, Duncan,
yes.
if you wanted, I could stone shape it out of it, man. It looks kind of heavy though.
Yeah, I mean, maybe just a part of it. Maybe a
Which
tooth.
part? You want a tooth? I mean, it's kind of like a face plate,
The
man.
teeth in the
correct.
front of the skull, a visor. Oh,
You
shit.
want-
Correct.
Oh,
you
I
want
see.
the head?
Okay, I get you.
It is going to be very difficult to extract any parts of this without causing significant damage. It's not impossible.
Not even with
Significant
stone shape?
damage to who or what?
Well,
It?
Okay, stone shape is something else. If you use stone shape, it'll be a lot
That's-
easier.
Yeah, stone shape
Yeah,
is
I
what.
don't think doing a hammer is a great idea.
No, we're not doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
No, I don't think so.
Stone shape I can do though. If we could just sit down for half an hour, I can do stone shape.
Yep, absolutely. Todd
Cool.
is well interested in
We're
this.
chilling.
We're having a short rest and I'm going to stone shape
the Sphinx curiosity definitely gets him. That is a sparkly dunk face in the rock, and
Okay.
like, damn.
Duncan spends
Gwen
a lot
will
of that
peruse
time
her ruby while that's happening.
staring into the fossilized eyes of his ancestors and
Mhm.
pondering the meaning of life.
And undeath and
Love that for
echo.
him.
Hmm. The nature of death, the cycle of predation, and where he fits in all that these days.
Also, this thing is real sparkly.
Also very sparkly. Yes.
Very sparkly.
Very pretty.
This is.
So I
gonna
guess I'm
be-
gonna like try and so part of stone shape is I could like make a small passage or something that's like 5 feet thick. So I'm just gonna
You can
press the
scoop
stone
it.
back
Yeah.
to have it come out. Because technically fossil is stone too, right?
Well, if you can choose what stone you're pushing, you can push the stuff that's not opalized.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'll
odd
do
because
that.
I mean, opal was a mineral.
Mm.
Does mineral count as stone?
Well, even
Yeah.
better if it's not stone, because then it's very easy to get out. Because then I can very easily stone shape around the opal.
I think inorganic minerals.
What is
Anyway.
rock? Isn't ice technically a rock? We're not doing this right now. Come on.
No.
These are some
So
of the
pretty.
plesiosaur bones.
So sparkly.
Oh, and they did actually have
Mm.
some.
Oh,
So fucking
I'm
cool.
feeling so Gwen about this.
Uh-huh.
What a flex.
Shiny
What a
rocks.
flex.
They're a
Various
beautiful
fish
thing.
pieces.
Ah, he's a fish.
Hmm.
He's showing us pictures. You better put this in the PowerPoint for the viewers.
Yes, they are. I am putting them in Foundry as well.
Yay.
The advantage of having all the screens to work with.
Oh yeah.
Let's get you an opalized.
Yeah,
Something's
opalized
up.
visor in the front of a
Yeah.
shield. In front
Just a
of
bit.
helmet.
You guys all have dragon teeth. I'm just going to grab a little bit
Yeah,
of opalized.
no, this is gonna be this is
Dunk.
Yeah,
hot.
look, you
We
have
love
to
this.
honor your ancestors by wearing their
Alright.
head on your head.
Yeah, that's
Maybe even the
Monster
eye bone, right? The eye socket.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
The orbital bone.
Mm.
Oh,
I could wear that on a loop around my
this is-
neck.
this
I'll
is
just try and
sick.
get like a chunk of the skull out.
Yeah,
and we can
perfect.
just go from there.
Yeah,
Something we can work with later.
skull, upper jaw. I'm gonna do.
And you could
sketches.
always have it like set in, when
Yeah,
we're rich,
yeah,
you can
yeah.
have
Yeah,
it
right.
set in mithril or
That's
something.
kind of the
where-
plan, right? It just sits in the bag
Yeah.
of holding until we can
Yeah,
set it in
yeah.
some real nice plate mail.
That's the shit. Oh. So
Anyway.
cool.
So now that we've loaded our bag of holding with most of a dragon
Yeah.
and an opalized fossil,
Yes.
shall we push on?
Yes.
Okay.
Man, we are doing well
Let
on our
us.
shopping list.
All right. So I assume you're going to head in this direction now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where else would you go?
There's that tiny little corner in there, but no, this is where we would go. So
We're going here.
this is the hinterlands all over again. But what's in that corner?
But you already know what's in that corner because you did it last time, and it's probably a fucking bear.
It's a plant.
Okay. So you move through. The chasm continues to stretch out to your right. You've got rock walls starting on the left, and also starting to appear on your right. So you're moving into a large cavern now, and the plateau that you're on is starting to descend. But you think it's going to be an easy descent going down. And I wouldn't have made you climbing checks, even if I was making you make climbing checks at this point, because you're also good at exploring. But let's, assuming you're going to continue on this path, let's get some more perception checks for the next space.
Right. Let's
Guidance to our Noel.
perceive. You're the perceiving
Null
Nolly
and
boy.
null.
Nolly boy.
16 from the fish.
Whoa, I needed that guidance. 16 plus an extra 4, so
So
20.
You have rolled all fours.
only 20.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the caltrop luck.
A testament to your guidance.
So
And also with you.
while most of you are sort of gently, carefully picking your way down, Todd is just Legolasing down this incline.
Flip, flip, flip.
He's having fun.
Skateboard,
And,
skateboard, skateboard.
You come down, you come to a large cavern in which, in the distance, you can just make out what appears to be architecture. There's quite some distance at the moment, but you can see sort of the vertical lines that you would expect to see in a buried or ruined city or something like that. But before you get any further, you notice something shiny on the ground in front of you. And by shiny, I mean wet or gleaming.
Well, Todd is twice shy of stepping on things he shouldn't, so he's immediately going to stop.
Okay. It is like a smear or trail of orange-coloured ick, whatever it is. It is very... You don't think you've actually seen... Todd has not seen this before.
I am absolutely not going to crouch down, pick some up in my fingers and rub it between them, because that is what calls the xenomorph. Everyone knows that's not the thing that you do. He's gonna go, Drench.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what that is?
Orange.
April, you've gone
Oh dear.
roboto.
Shodan. Domo arigato.
And Todd, as Drench is examining it, you can see that there is actually, it looks like an extended trail. In one direction it leads towards the ruins in the distance, and the other leads off somewhere to the east.
Don't like that. Don't like that. Yeah, nature check was basically why Todd's calling you over. So, should Drench do a nature check, DM?
Yes, please. Yes, and I think you might be back, April. You seem to be moving smoothly again.
Am I back?
You're back.
Maybe.
Yes.
Looks like.
Hooray! 17 plus 2.
Okay, Drench, it's probably the blood of...
Blood.
Yeah, it is probably blood of a creature that is some kind of invertebrate, maybe.
Okay.
And
Well,
a
it's
very
not
large
blue,
one.
It's not a horseshoe crab.
Oh yeah.
Bug
'cause
blood.
You got blue blood. Okay. So it's definitely some sort of invertebrate blood, I think. Ooh. I mean, it's injured, whatever it was. Maybe? Well, I don't really know why else it would have a bunch of blood coming out if it wasn't injured, but
Oh, maybe it's one of those ones that like shoots it out his eyeballs or something. Not
Yeah,
that Todd
you
knows
could-
any such sinners.
could be. Do we want to follow that, or should we go the other way? It might need our help. Oh, what if it's hurt?
Let's follow it, see where it goes.
Let's do it.
So I guess we're moving towards the thicker patch, right?
Well, it's a question. It's hard to determine which direction
It was going in.
it was going. You know, it goes...
It might have been sliding home.
Yeah, one direction towards the ruins, one towards the east.
Right. Is there any way I can try and pass that out?
Give me a survival check. This is tracking now.
Help.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
provide help.
Advantage. I mean, guidance. 17 plus. Oh.
It's a total of 21. You're a robot again, April. And it looks like whatever it is
Hot Silent Summer?
was moving towards the ruins.
Okay.
To the ruins.
Yes, off we go then. Ruinwoods.
Okay. So, I'll get perception checks from Todd and Duncan, who I assume are taking the
Skill
lead again.
scouts.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Guidance. Oh, yeah.
Low for Dunk. It's a 7.
Okay, let's see what I've got. Perceive, Todd. 26 without the guidance.
26.
Yep, and then
Okay.
an extra 2, so 28.
So, Todd, you're going to spot this long before it has a chance to notice you.
Oh, good.
Which is good because you weren't stealthing. You didn't say you were stealthing, so you
No,
weren't.
no.
We did it again.
Did have pass without a trace on, though.
So,
Wow.
as you come into these, these ruins do appear to be dwarven.
Mm-hmm. Lots of Art Deco around everywhere. Gotcha.
And peering through these broken walls and columns and arches, there is this trail which is starting to not so much into a smear, but into blobs like a dripped or even footsteps. You see against the rock wall 2 stone towers and a large stone double door with very obviously dwarven carvings in it. This is as dwarfy as dwarf gets.
Mm-hmm. There's beards everywhere.
Standing in front of the door, there is a thing, a humanoid construct made of iron. It is missing its right arm. It is covered in this now dried goo.
It's got something.
And give me a... Actually, Todd, you can give me an Arcana check to work out what this thing is.
Do it.
Magic Knoll.
No, that was a natty 1.
Hey, you
Yep.
still got guidance.
Okay, but
And
that's not going to
inspire
get
if
I
you
me.
wanna-
mean, that one's not one.
Yeah, plus 4.
Have you
It's
spent your
9.
inspiration?
I have not, and I wish to.
Okay.
So is that a reroll?
Reroll.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Let's try again. Do that again, Todd, but better. Nope, not much better. A 7.
No.
Plus guidance.
Plus guidance, okay, but like
You never know.
No, now I get the bad caltrop. It's 1.
Oh, dang
Okay.
it.
Oh, I actually rolled better last time.
It's a big metal man. It's
Yeah.
Big
reminds you
metal
a
man.
little bit of the automaton army that you fought in the arena, but only in that it's made of metal. Other than that, it looks like it's a completely
Look, it's covered in slime. I can't tell shit.
So it's missing its right arm, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay, right arm.
And is made of
Um,
iron.
Is it just standing there?
It is
Made of
currently
iron?
just standing there because it is not aware of you, because Todd rolled so well in perception. Todd was able to spot it before coming into its perceptive range.
Okay, cool.
Well, he's gonna. Yeah, guys, stop.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that? That's not a
Hey.
bug.
It's made of metal.
And it is currently standing perfectly still, almost like it's a statue.
Well, it looks like it
so
got
good.
into a
Surrounded by
Tussle
gore,
with-
so
yeah, it got into a looks like it got into a pretty bad tussle with something. Stage whispering.
Mhm.
What should we do? That's a big door in front of it.
Actually, Duncan,
Mm.
you can read Dwarven, can't you?
I can read Dwarven.
Okay, so you will see that there is actually an inscription on the doors.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, "If you cannot evade the guardian without, you do not deserve the wonders within."
Oh,
Where's this?
And
I'm pretty evasive.
that feels like a good place to finish tonight's session.
Always leave it on our riddle.
We will come back, not next week. One of our players is a witch, apparently, and has witchy things to do.
Magic event, yeah.
But we will be back.
To some degree.
We should be back in 2 weeks' time, unless there's something one of you hasn't told me about, or something else happens, which is possible. So we will be back in 2 weeks' time. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.